So, hi, welcome to today's Orchestrator Weekly. So as always, just to remind you, we have the other pad where we can add topics for today. We have 5 topics. So one thing I would like to have an update on is the Topo LVM thing. Rumi, Travis, Seb, Joseph, do you want to give a status update on the Topo LVM topic?
Sure. Although I'm not sure there's a lot of updates since last time we talked, or has it been a couple weeks already? But anyway, the current discussion. So it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I opened up this discussion on the Topo LVM operator about whether they could handle raw devices as well. So it was linked in a previous agenda. So I'll copy it up here too. Yep. So the conclusion there, which we kind of knew up front, but just wanted to confirm it with Topo LVM team, is that this would be a huge design change for Topo LVM. Yes, it seems possible, but it would take some time and investment to make that happen. And so then the question becomes, how important is the scenario to go make that happen? For what we're looking at for OCS, it's really the scenario looks like, well, LSO can handle the scenarios we need with static volumes, with raw volumes, basically, and that Topo LVM will handle the local storage, well, not just local storage, the dynamic provisioning of local storage that we need for OCS, and that we can use those both together. So it's and that's what we're pursuing in OCS right now, as far as we'll use both of those solutions and not push in the short term to get an update to Topo LVM for raw devices. I still agree that, I mean, that's the ideal world. If in one place you can dynamically decide if you want raw devices or an LV, it'll just take a while to get there. So that's my summary with it. Yes, Seb or Hwami, anything you want to add to it?
Oh, I guess it's a good summary of where we are. Yeah, I just want to highlight maybe that the ideal scenario we have in mind might not be coming from Topo LVM. The response we got from the maintainers sounds more like a polite pushback, a polite no, than really considering this as an option for future improvements. This doesn't actually change the decision to go with Topo LVM downstream wise for the single node OpenShift use case that is targeted for 410. So yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, so it's still ongoing and it's still on the agenda. That's good.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just to add one thing, okay? That is that probably, well, last week we discussed about the possibilities to do modifications in Topo LVM project or in the Topo LVM operator project in order to make possible the smart dynamic provisioning, okay? To have raw devices and to consume these raw devices just when they are needed, okay? And it seems that in the Topo LVM project directly is something that, well, as Sebastian has commented and also Travis, is something that, maybe is going to be problematic, okay? Another option is to do the same in the TopLVM operator, okay? And to provide in the TopLVM operator CRT just a structure similar to what we have in drive groups in order to define what are the devices that can be used in order to provide this dynamic provisioning. I think that this is the line that we need to follow, and we need to make efforts in this direction, okay, in order to make that possible. In this moment, when we are working with the TopLVM operator project, and we have a first version of the operator working with the original image of the TopLVM. I think that is a good progress, okay? And after that, probably what we need is to be sure that everything is working for the run environment, the test node, to deploy that in single nodes, okay? And after that, or just in parallel, maybe we can try to improve or to add this feature of smart dynamic provisioning to the operator.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Romy. That's a good status update. So, still ongoing. And we're making progress. Okay. So, I have 4 other topics in my mind right now. One is the pull request about adding a Docker and Docker development environment. I just pinged Pierre, but I don't think he has time to join us today.
I can ping him.
Yeah, I pinged him already
Yeah.
on ISC. So what strikes me in this pull request is that the changes to the Ceph ADM binary are specific to that use case. And what I would like to see is that we should probably find a cleaner way to create those OSDs on the local on loopback devices. And I gave him this feedback already. If that's the case, I think the pull request is good, in my opinion at least. I've tried it, and I already managed to get a Docker and Docker Ceph ADM cluster running. That's great news.
Yeah, for example, I tested it. I found an error when trying to deploy an NFS service. And I think Pere pinged you about this error.
No, not yet.
No, I think he left a comment in the PR itself. I don't know if you had time to have a look.
No, I hadn't.
Okay, so it would be great if you can. Let me check if I can find the comment. One moment. But okay, yeah, as a first milestone, it's okay that you can have now a cluster running with Docker in Docker. So
Ganesha Radar's Grace fails with a timeout. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
okay, were you able to see the comment yesterday?
Yeah, I was able to see
okay.
the comment. Yeah.
Okay.
Have to investigate. I can't find.
Okay, I think Pere is here, although his name is another one. Hi, Pere.
Hey, hi.
Okay, Sebastian had a question for you regarding some change. Can you repeat your concern, Sebastian?
One concern is that the changes in the Ceph ADM binary are a bit too optimized for that specific use case, and maybe we can find a better way to create OSDs on loopback devices.
Yeah, I don't like that also. I think if activating the OSD is enough, well, I think it should work for the Docker in Docker.
Yep,
So,
I think so.
if we were to fix it, it would be nice.
Okay, then let's go
And
with trying to use Activate, right?
okay, so the action item here is to refactor that part, or we need any further help?
I'm trying to debug it, see what is happening, but
Okay.
I still have no clue.
Okay. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with that Docker and Docker environment, because it really is an easy way to create a Ceph ADM cluster using just native tools. Okay. Any other thoughts about the Docker and Docker development? We continue to have problems with the container tools 3.0 Podman version. Sage, you made a pull request for using CentOS 8 Stream Podman.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a workaround. We should be testing this anyway, testing this CentOS stream because it's the upstream for RHEL and whatever else. But it seems to work so far. I'm rerunning the whole suite to make sure. And so there's a patch that basically adds 8.stream and switches some stuff to use 8.stream, and then there's one that that removes the container tools 3. And the intention is to revert that once the fixes finally land in container tools 3. So we still need to keep haranguing those teams to make sure they actually backport the fixes that are needed so that actual users can use them. But until then, hopefully we can still test on Podman somewhat.
Yeah, it's a bit painful that we don't have any working Podman version that's working whatsoever.
Except possibly this container tools stream version, I think hopefully has all the fixes. But
and
confirming that. Yeah.
Maybe an ancient Podman container tools 2 version shipping Podman 1. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't tried the older ones. I'm assuming they don't work because I remember 2 had that infamous 221 whole set of issues there. If I remember. But
yeah.
I'll hopefully have a run to confirm that, and then we can hopefully merge that today and get the test suite cleaned up. It's been a headache.
Okay. Another PR that I would like to discuss is the system sysctl delocation. So we have a pull request. Changes of sysctl delocation from user sysctld to /etc. And the idea is that /user/lib might be read-only in some circumstances, which is not the case for /etc. So the proper folder seems to be the /etc folder. It's just a matter of migrating from the old path to the new path, I guess.
What was being written there?
We had some sysctl config files.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, they should have been in
Yeah.
to begin with.
Yeah. I guess so. There is a discussion going on about how to actually make the migration. But other than that, I think as soon as the migration is there, I think we're good. Yeah, and the last topic I had was that we have a discussion in Ceph users about using the console. Is it a proxy or an at least it's a front end for IGW. And users are making use of console for setting up IGW. And so the gist out of it, at least I got was, yeah, it's kind of working. If you kind of disable the existing Ceph ADM HA ingress service.
Or just don't deploy it in the first place. The ingress is optional.
Yes. And I think you still need an HA proxy deployed manually, and then you can use console. I think it's a replacement for KeyboardLFT. Anyone knows more? Anyone ever experience with console? Nope. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. And that's about it, what I have on my list. What topics? Anyone else?
No, just
Okay.
as a reminder that well, the batch backboard created by the dashboard team has been merged in Pacific. I think that Sage rebased his own one on top, so the manager NFS bits remaining are ready. I think the only thing is that they may take fail, but Sage, if you can take a brief look at it, I think that the other Jenkins jobs are passing, so I think it's okay to move forward with this.
These GitHub tests are so unreliable. Zip file, not a zip file.
I think we just need to start make check again.
Yeah, maybe retriggering again is enough.
Yep, done. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this pull request needs rebase task is just kind of broken too.
Yes.
Like it looks like the job checks all pull requests and not just the pull requests that it's running for. And it seems to be hitting. I'm guessing it's getting throttled by GitHub or something because it does all the time. Anyway.
Maybe we should just delete it?
Yeah, or I don't know who wrote it, but whoever wrote it should just fix it so it only does the pull request. For this
Now we already have that check, you know? That's the oh no, wait. We used to have it in Jenkins that needs rebase check, and that was migrated to GitHub action, it seems.
Maybe that's why. Maybe the Jenkins job was written to test everything, check all of them instead of just one of them. And basically now every time any pull request changes, all pull requests are checked. So it's just like what is it, n squared. Anyway.
Yep. Okay. Anything else for today? I don't think so. Very well then. Have a nice Tuesday, and let's sync up next week.
Okay, thank you. See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Right?